Alright. So I'm gonna open up YouTube so that way I can see what's going on my phone, as well as, there we go, live stream is already up, as well as, alright, turn down the volume on my phone, but in case anybody wants to be able to say anything in chat, I'll be able to see it and respond. Even if you're just watching this after the fact, I will respond to every video, every comment. Anybody that subscribes to my channel also gets a subscribe back. So I'm currently at 170 subs. Let's try to get to at least 200. That'd be pretty cool. It says it's daytime out. I'm on the same server. 14 players. It's a low population, so hopefully it is daytime out. I hope I will be able to survive and not have to jump over to another server to figure out where my positioning is. What I was able to see kind of looked like I was in between regions from the train station area, just off the coast. It does look like it's daytime out. Characters, oh, I thought he was dry for a second, but they're damp. Okay. Oh shit. Oh wow. Absolute luck. Heli crash site. Okay. So, this is pretty interesting. Usually, these dynamic events are very rare. Out of the 13 years that I've had this game on PlayStation, on Xbox, on PC, I've only run into, I would say, maybe 5 of these downed helicopter situations. And they happen in random dynamic zones. And so you can see that plume of smoke going up above the trees. I've only seen this happen a handful of times. Now, it is very possible that there's other players around, so I need to be careful. I'm not seeing too many zombies, or any zombies at all. Oh, there's one. There's two, there's three. Okay. 4. So I don't think anybody's actually been in this area before. I have 5 shots on this Mark II pistol. Hopefully I can get close enough where I can fight off some of these zombies, pick at some of the gear, and maybe walk away unscathed. So, let's see here. These are military zombies, so they can see from quite a distance, so I really want to be careful with these guys. Sometimes these guys can drop interesting stuff themselves. So, 3 more shots left. I see 1 zombie there, 2 zombies. He's looking in my direction. 3 zombies down. I'm gonna have to search those bodies later, but I want to see what's over here. There's a flashlight. There's a buttstock. There's some ammo for like an AKM or something like that. A Lamos magazine. And for A1 rail. There's a grenade. Another buttstock. An army pouch. Well, not a whole lot of ammo compared to everything else. I have 2 shots left. Let's see, patrol jacket. It's a little bit better than what I'm wearing, so I'm going to put that in my inventory real quick. And it's somewhat damaged compared to this, but you know what? That's not that bad of a trade-off compared to what I was wearing. Might help me blend in a little bit more. I'm hoping there's some kind of weapon in the area. So far, all I'm seeing are parts. So I'm just gonna do a quick run around here. What is this? Ghillie cloak. Nice. I think this takes the same spot as my backpack. It does. Damn, I don't have enough space. I would love to keep that. Let's see. Damn. I don't think I have enough space. No weapons. Kind of a bummer. Maybe I'm just too close to the helicopter. Or somebody's already been here and has looted the helicopter. So I'm just going to do a quick run around again. Messing with that zombie. Oh man. If only, if only. I have enough space to put that ghillie suit in my backpack, which is nice. But I also don't want to be caught out here in the open for far too long. I do want to check out this body really quickly. Nothing. Okay. Don't want to be stuck here too long because there's a possibility somebody else has already been here. Which, if so, cool. You know, sneak in, grab what you can while you can. Wish they made it possible to repair these things and just take off with them. So no weapons that I can tell right off the bat, but I found a magazine for a weapon. Found a ghillie suit, which is actually very, very helpful. So if I can find some better pants, I'd love to trade out and take my fucking backpack off and put the ghillie suit on and then just run across this map wearing a ghillie suit. That would be so phenomenal. But unfortunately, as of right now, there was no weapons over there at the heli crash site. Again, I've only ever run into a few of those. I don't know how often they spawn. I don't know how, there's so many crash sites that are possibilities on this map. So, I mean, one could spawn there, one could spawn literally right here. One could spawn right here. One could spawn right there even. The possibilities of how close that they can spawn is actually really, really good. There's a lot of helicopter crash site potential places, but I don't know how many are on the map at one given point in time. Now, if there really was a really high-powered rifle or something sitting up there, I found one magazine for it. There's a rail line up there, so I think that is for the dual rail system. I might go and check that out here in a minute. Let's see what town I'm headed into. Oh yeah, I can definitely read that. All I know is that it looks like it starts with an A, whatever that Russian symbol is. I know that's supposed to be an R. The R in Russia, I believe, is supposed to be a B sound. So, this door's wide open. Don't necessarily trust this. Don't necessarily have much of an option. But I'm going to patch up my shirt here. Running into some decent gear. So, that's alright. Let's get these. Really don't care too much for the pants. Really don't. But I need to keep these gloves. So I'm gonna patch up my gloves. It might take up like 2 cycles. Yep, there we go. So I think the only other thing that I can look at is patching up the pants for right now, just to kind of keep my clothing from getting ruined or destroyed in any manner or losing any potential items. I'm just gonna keep that dealt with. That sewing kit is gone. What is that? That's a shirt. Okay. So let's see here. It's a water bottle. That's food. 7x54. Now let's check out this magazine real quick. 5x45. Okay. So I can't necessarily just toss it on right now. My food did hit the yellow, so I'm just gonna eat this apple really quickly, get back up to white level health. I'm happy I found that crash site, but I really wish it had some kind of high-powered rifle or something. I kind of, rather than running down this way, I kind of want to go check out up there. There's a city right here, so I need to check this out, see if I can find some better pants. I would really, if possible, I would really like to find some kind of high-powered rifle instead of having to carry around a shotgun or some 22 magazines. So, or not 22 mag. The 22 mags would be helpful, but some 22 ammo would be even better because it comes in packs of, I think, 50 compared to everything else. That flashlight doesn't have any batteries. Come on, Bob Ross, calm down. Fuck me. Cut me on the first go. That's the last of my bandages right here, so I'm going to be working off of rags from this point forward, so I need to make sure that everything's good to go. I should have cleaned. Okay, so I have some rope. Should have cleaned my wound before I dress it, since I have that iodine on me, but I think that's also a shotgun. That mailbox was repeater carbine. Let's see what it takes. 357 Winchester. I'm gonna throw that on my back. It's already got 1 round in it, so that one's actually a pretty high-powered round. Got some rags. Try to keep myself going for a little bit longer. So if I can find something that's other than, or, something better than capri pants, I do have a ghillie suit in my backpack, or not in my backpack, it's in my patrol jacket. Um, Ghillie cloak. You cannot wear your backpack at the same time as a ghillie cloak, and unfortunately, my backpack has almost everything in it right now. So a little too much for me to carry on my own, but I'm wearing some cheap ass pants. So if I were to find like some, let's say some military style pants, I can probably split what I have in between the two, maybe even a vest. Where did that hit? I really hope that missile didn't hit this town. That's one of those smoke missiles that comes in and clouds the area with the dynamic. What do you call it? Oh, those are tracer rounds. These aren't. Shit, so I can't even stack those. That's just going to take up more inventory space. Same round, I can go in the same weapon, but I don't have that weapon. And even if I did, they're tracer rounds, so I can't stack the same weapons unless they're, or the same ammo unless they're in a magazine. So. There's a can of soda. Noticola. That's gonna help my food and my water meter go up a little bit. There's another store right there. What would be nice is another watering hole. I'm not gonna rely on it though. Another shirt. Another repeater carbine. My inventory is entirely full, so I can't even... No, it's not. Okay, so why can I not... It's not letting me unload this weapon. There we go. So I got that one round of 300 win. But if I find any more Winchester rounds, I should be set. I don't like how that zombie is already aggro. Basically nothing. It's aggro at me. Fucking Jesus. Oh, you know what? I have that iodine. Grab that real quick. Treat our wounds. U1. Let's go. That's a wolf face. Okay. Craft some armbands, I guess. Do the lone wolf style. Good. We've already fought a pack of wolves, so it's kind of fitting. Absolutely nothing over there on the shelves here. Not really a fan of the blue color, but can't really complain. Although I can absolutely guarantee that I'm not fond of the fact that these zombies are already aggravated. These barn doors are basically open already. It's a road. Where am I getting stuck on? Be a nice little hideaway if I wanted to make a base, but I also don't know what's in the area, so I wouldn't really want to do that. I am, however, going to check up the hill here because I do believe this is the junction in between two train lines, and if so, that'd be awesome. It's a damaged blue torch. The blue headbands mean that it's a regular white color torch instead of a green band. A green band means that it's a red light, which is a little bit harder for people to see from a distance. So, again, I don't like that these doors are already open. Can opener? I'll take it. I have a can on me, so. Hip back. Nice. And it's green. It's kind of like a belt, so I can keep my. Let's see. Throw my ammo in there. I keep some organization going. There we go. I have 5 extra spaces I can throw down there. 2 in that pants. I would really love to be able to find some kind of military grade pants so I can take this backpack off and then put the ghillie wrap on. What is that, a lighter? No. COR 57 magazine. 7 by 39. What are these? It is a spare magazine, so I'm gonna grab it just for right now, just in case I do run into that rifle. Although I really don't think I'm going to. If not, then oh well, I just don't want anybody else to use it against me for the time being, so. If I can replace the shotgun with that same magazine-styled rifle, ooh, that's a heavy town over there. Let's see what's up top over here first. There'd be a lot of stuff over there in that town, but for some reason it looks like the color is going dim. So that might mean that A, either I'm dying, or B, the weather is just turning into shit. So I'm hoping I'm not dying. Usually you never see two power lines like this, though. That's what's really got me kind of like, okay, this is an interesting little area up here. Although I'm running out in the open, that's a really horrible idea, especially with how populated this town is. There. Right there is a firehouse tower. I might be able to find some decent gear over there, and if so, I will be able to find some fireman's pants, hopefully. I'm just going to check up this hill a little bit. There's a watchtower right over there. So, I'm betting that might actually be for the train yard. I might know exactly where. So it's not. It's just an area along the way. So, because I am running off in the distance, I'm just going to grab this rifle really quickly. Set that there so I can get to it a little quicker or put it away a little bit faster. I don't like being out in the open with nothing more than a shotgun in my hands. So. But I did hear that missile come and smack down somewhere, so I hope it's not this little town right here. It doesn't look like it's covered in any kind of cloud of gas or anything like that. I'm not really seeing any zombies from a distance. I'm not really seeing any kind of like police station, but I do see that right over there, right behind that tree. Fuck. And there's a jam. That was smooth. I meant to do that. It's right about there. That's the fire station. So now I only have one shot for this rifle, first of all. Secondly, I just gave away my position to anybody who could potentially be in the area. So I'm going to sink into the trees a little bit. Hopefully I didn't startle any zombies in the area and get them all piled up. These doors are open as well, so I really don't trust this area. I really don't like the fact that I just pulled the trigger and lost a round. What can you do? There's nothing in either of these houses. I'm not a fan of that, which means somebody was already there and had picked it clean. There is, however, right over there, those are some shipping containers. So maybe those are military grade towers over there. Not really seeing much of a police station or anything like that, but what I am seeing is obviously a lot of loot. There's a church over there. There's a fire station, there's a train yard, so that in and of itself should be a specific identifier if I could pull open a map and try to zoom in on it and take a look. What would be nice is if it's got its own natural park with its own map system laying around. Most monument maps sit next to a little park bench. There's a little creek that looks like it runs through. No zombies, so I don't think there's any players in the area right now. There's one of those bench areas, but I don't see one of those park signs. Let's go check that out. There's a lot of potential areas where enemies could be hiding in this area, which kind of makes me a little nervous, but at the same time, I don't see any zombies. So I think if any zombies were to spawn, it would be because of me. So no map system, but canteen. So I'm gonna pour this out, make sure I'm not drinking gross toxic water. There has to be a watering hole in this town somewhere. Equip that to my belt. Look at this, another water bottle. So throw that in my inventory as well. Beanie, don't need that. Beam of light. We all need some light. Looks like a fruit tree. Glow stick, I don't need glow stick. It's a sheath. So I don't think I can actually wear that right now. But I want to figure out why my character is not healthy. Pants are soaked. Damn. Backpack soaked. Hat is soaked. Can at least do something about the hat. Can't really do much about the backpack just yet. Clip that. I'm just gonna hover over all these other little items real quick just to make sure. I'm pretty sure that I can wring these out. Pretty sure my shoes and the backpack are what's causing my character to be super wet. Being damp doesn't really matter as far as being soaked. That won't cause that little icon to pop up next to my water bottle over there. But it's definitely making my health kind of go down a little bit. Tell because the color is off just slightly. Yep. Okay. And so that one's got to be dry. So it's just the backpack and the shoes. If I can swap out the shoes, that would be great. If I can take off the backpack, that would be great. So. Turn off the porch light. So usually there'd be a little icon, like there is with this. There's a shotgun shell in the upper left corner. That would indicate whether or not this shotgun has any ammo sitting in it, but there's not, so I'm just going to leave that for now. I'm not going to put on that crappy ass helmet. I'm going to do a quick look around. I don't see anything. So, in order to get these soaked ass pants off, what I do want to do Look at that, I'm getting a little bit more color already. Blood level's going up, which is good. I just want to run over this way really quickly. Go to this firehouse station. And be very, very quiet. Just kidding. There's a firefighter and there's an NPC. Gilly, or not Gilly, there we go. That was a little bit of a delay. Nothing in here. Oh, I need to get some food in me. Strawberry jam. There's a filter for a gas mask. Ooh, what is this? That's a bison mag. I could have sworn that would have been like some kind of suppressor for like a rifle or something, but usually you don't find those unless you're in the high tier military zones or in the static gas zones, which I really don't want to go into the static gas zones. So what I am going to do is check out this fire station really quickly, see if I can find a pair of pants. Hopefully, usually you can find some firefighter gear. If I can find some firefighter pants. Oh, look at that. Russian helmet. No, I don't want that. A little too obvious. Sharp edges, red lines. No. Go over there, check out the roof in a little bit. Maybe even jump out the window up here. There's a pair of pants, I think. It is possible for you to find weapons up here. I have in the past, but it also could be due to the fact that somebody might have dropped it there. I have played the DayZ mod, so the DayZ mod is different than the DayZ standalone game, where, there we go, firefighter pants. Let's put those in our hands and get off the roof because I don't want people to see us. There's also a possibility a pistol can spawn up there on the roof. Let's see here. Let's get these capri pants off. Fuck these. All this random junk in the pockets. Let's see. Firefighter pants. Let's do this. Don't need the bones, although it'd be nice. $16.4. So if I were to take this and swap it with my backpack, do I have enough space for the items that I need? That, the water bottle, that, I need something like that, maybe this rope, and 2 empty slots left. So 1 slot, that one's full, that one's full. So yeah, I don't really need the backpack. Just like I thought, if I were to be able to keep my gear minimized like this, that would be amazing. I would like to find a Lamas. That would be great. But now I'm a moving target because I'm wearing a ghillie suit, so I need to make sure that I am absolutely hidden from people. I need to make sure that I'm not getting spotted, and if I do get spotted, that I take the shot first. So the only similar clothing to these firefighter pants would be military grade pants. It would be nice to put on a vest that can carry a butt pack, because a butt pack can carry more. I think a butt pack is 30. Oh shit. It's 36 slots that I can throw stuff in. I think that's a military barrack right there. It is. Fuck you, firefighter. Thank you for your service. I'm bleeding. That's an army. How did he see me? I'm ghillied up. I'm just kidding. I really don't need this bottle of iodine, but at the same time, I really don't want to get infected right now. Ooh, my blood is in the red. Why is that? Okay, so that's a military barrack. There might be weapons in there. There's definitely something in there, and there's definitely something in here. So, it's for a shotgun. I don't know if there's anybody in here, so I'm going to start over here. KA magazine, that's for an AK. Field transceiver. There is sometimes stuff in. Ooh. No magazine. 60 round Bison mag. Does it have any ammo? It's got 30 rounds of 380 ACP. What is this? 357. I got more rounds for the shotgun, so I'm gonna keep the shotgun out right now. I hope I can find an AK in here. It's another automatic shotgun. USG 45. Okay, so I'm gonna pick that up really quickly and go see if this will fit in that other magazine. It's only got 5 shots in it, but that's 5 shots more than I have with the shotgun or that rifle. Ah, damn. I don't think it's gonna fit. 9 by 19 rounds. Damn. What I am gonna do, I'll hide behind this door frame really quickly, and I'm going to drop this magazine right there and pull out a shotgun really quickly, and I'm gonna go run to the bathroom. I shall be right back. Alright, so what I'm thinking I should do for right now, I should go and grab those AK rounds, even if I never find an AK rifle. There's 13 rounds in here. 5x45. Alright, so I'm going to empty this magazine. Alright, I'm going to drop that right there, and then if I find an AK in one of the other bunkers just across the way, I'm going to come right back. I should, because there's 7 shots in there, I should take some of those out, because I have a shotgun right now. So, I'm going to do that. And I believe there was another shotgun magazine right there. It does have 4 rounds to it, so... And of course, my characters... Drop that on the floor just in case. Where's that can? You should never let your character get this low in health. Truthfully, it's just the fact that my player's feet are wet. It's making my health go down really quickly. I really don't like how easily this lady's dying. Can't really do a whole lot about that. What I can do, however, is just keep up with my health. And since I finish off that can, I'm throwing that in my inventory really quickly so I have more rounds for the shotgun. Hear the zombie really close by. It's right there. Well, that was not really that productive. Okay. If anything, I just drew attention to the fact that I'm in this building, but none of the doors are open. So that's good, because then that means that I get first pick of whatever's in this little loot spawn. Usually these things are packed. I'm not really finding a whole lot of anything that's that... Ooh. Flashbang. Okay, that might help in close quarter situations. I have seen a magazine up on top of that locker. I have seen items underneath the bed. Jesus Christ. There we go, 2 with 1 stone. Another 2 with 1 stone. Damn. hoping it would turn around like it did just now, so that way I can get to him, but I mean, if I've given away my position already, it's gone. So might as well just clear off what I can. I hope to God nobody's heard that. I hope I can quickly get out of this area. Let's see. Night vision head strap. So I'm actually gonna put that on. Grab those 9mm rounds. Grab that battery. I'm gonna leave that belt just because. And I think those are 300 Winchester. 357. It's still really nice to have the 300 Winchester magazines just because that's what the DMR takes, which is a really good sign that there's actually something really good in this area. And 9x19. No, I was wrong. I got a lot of different ammunitions right now. I'm not really a fan of the fact that I'm holding on to so many different types of ammo, but at the same time, I just cleared out the airfield. There's no longer that many zombies in the area. They're all right here, and they all have something interesting. Okay, so only one of them had some kind of weapon on him, or ammo. More than enough to do what I need to do. I'm just going to peek around this area. Military sweater. Look at that. Already found some food. Let's see. I'm just going to eat up while I can. I would really love to find some kind of armored vest. So that way I don't have to, look at that. There's a pistol right here. That way I don't have to keep, you know, trying to cycle through all my stuff, hiding everything, dropping everything. I got a lot of different ammunition that I don't need, and so I would love to be able to get rid of some of it, but I would also love to find a high-powered rifle that can use some of it. If I can find an AK in one of these buildings, that would be great. So, see, this building here, that building there, and some of these containers might have something decent. Universal flashlight. That goes to a pistol. This is universal, so maybe it can also go in the... there's also another military barrack right there. Okay, so first things first, because there's another zombie on the other side of this. No, okay. I thought that was a zombie. It's just a couple of lead pipes or something. .45 ACP. I don't have any .45. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Okay. I'm gonna drink that real quick. So this is actually one of the best backpacks in the game. So currently what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my ghillie suit inside of that backpack. And I have an additional 40 spaces that I can use with it. So I'm going to put it on. So I still have a ghillie suit, and if I need to, I can just hide my gear, come back to it later. The pristine knife is that 45 or 9 mil? 45. I really don't want to linger in this area just in case there are any enemy players nearby, especially because I was just shooting like crazy. So I also should not have ever left this door open. See, this would be like a wonderful area to turn into a little bunker. Just because of all the stuff that spawns in the area. The flight helmet, what is this? Standard rail mounted non-magnifying optics with battery power. It doesn't say what type of weapon it's for, so that means that that's for any kind of rifle. And is that a vest? Combat backpack. It's not a vest, but it's the same kind as this one. Kind of. Same size. Box 9 mil. Check out that Humvee. I'm gonna go check out this building really quickly. And then there's more stuff down there. What? Okay, I wonder what's in here. Since this isn't a military area, there might actually be something decent in. Look at this, some shoes that are not soaked. Winter boots. Look at that, the soaked symbol went away. So hopefully my health will actually rise a little bit. Look at that, the water and the food meter went up immediately. Just gonna close this door. You should always watch the floor and make sure there's no landmines sitting around in these military regions, because you can literally just stand on something and blow up and end your entire run right then and there. So what I'm gonna do is just quickly run through here, take a look. There's a shovel. That's interesting. What is this? Combat sites. Say what kind? For M4A1. Alright. I'm actually going to take that shovel. And I might build a military base, or a military base, but some kind of base of operations here in a little bit. At least now I have something. I would love to have some kind of better weapon than what I'm running around with right now. But shotgun will have to do. Can of baked beans. That is like, or I think that's can of bacon actually. It's one of the best things that you can find in this game as far as like health. Um, Need to stop running. Allow my health meter to go up. I don't think I'll find anything near that Euro. That's what those kind of tanks are called. Um, there is something right there on the floor though. It might be just a hat. Could be just a brick. It's an explosive. It's a claymore at that. I don't want to mess with that. Nothing in the back of the truck. I'm just going to keep pushing forward. There's a power station here. It's a great little hideout spot right here. More bunkers. That's a barracks right there. And then there's open containers. I have one shot left with the Mark II. I definitely need more ammo for everything that I have except for shotgun related items. Box 9x19. Okay, so if I can find like a Glock or anything similarly related, this one's empty. A bayonet for an M4A1, wow. Alright, I don't necessarily need it, but if I find an M4, that's gonna be awesome. Alright, there's another M4A1 bayonet. It's always good to have multiple knives on you, just in case. It's a gas mask, I don't need that. That container's not open. This one is, and it's a vest. Nice. So now I can take this grenade and get it out of my direct line of inventory. What is this? Just a messed up texture, I guess. Don't need binoculars, but at the same time, I don't want to get screwed over, so I don't have enough room for it right now, but I would love to find something like that later on. Let's see what's in here. That's a 9mm magazine, I think. 9x19 SGK. Okay, so this would actually fit the submachine gun that I found in the bathroom over there, but there's also that here. USG 45. No fucking way. Okay. Jacket. Nothing in there. Army pouch. do like a little backpack thing. I don't need a backpack. Is it 9mm 45? 45. This thing's a 45. Damn. Okay. I did see a box of 45 rounds over in that other building, but I don't want to circle back around and get myself messed up. Somebody else just decides to hop in the server. PSO1 scope, that's for an AK or something similar. Or 9mm. Finding a lot of 9mm. If I ever found a 9mm pistol, it would definitely hold me over pretty decently well. For A1 assault rifle. Finding a lot of stuff for the assault rifle. Baraka sights, that's also for a pistol. I don't have a 9mm pistol. That smoke grenade. Also a smoke grenade. What's with the 45 magazines? Pistol flashlight. Okay, so yeah, the universal flashlight would probably fit on the SG magazine somehow. But I don't want to test that right now. I don't want to circle back around and try to search for something that I don't have any use for right now. What is that? Rocket sights. Okay, so that's for... nothing in here. This is probably where I started out. Smoke grenade, of course. more 308 Winchester rounds. I don't remember what gun takes Winchester rounds. Round SVD mag. Pulse 9x39. I'm just gonna put that in my inventory because I would really love to find an SVD. Those are also tracer rounds, so I don't have anything that matches those. I have too much ammo on me. I'm gonna have to figure that one out later. Vega magazine. Oh, I wanted to check those containers right here. Another bayonet. More chaser rounds. Another bayonet. There's that barracks right there. I'll go check out. Over a period of time, that'll get scratched up and look a little bit cooler. For an M4A1. It's for a Vega round, isn't it? Yep. The Vega's a shotgun. Tactical shirt. Nothing in it. And there's a ski mask that I was just wearing, but I like the one I'm wearing now. So what I could do is I could circle back around that way, and I could go and check on the AK magazine. Put that in my hands. Not the AK, I mean the box of 45 rounds. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I think I found it in one of the bunkers. Right over here. Not that one, but I found it in that one. Here we go. Now it's got that universal flashlight on there. So if I need to, I can get in a firefight in the dark. But I'm still not entirely comfortable being here in this area right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sneak into this building, close the door behind me, and try to see if I can figure out where that box of 45 mag ammunition was. It's the head torch. It's the belt. It's for a Vega, so that's for the shotgun. wrong. It must be in the bunker on the other side. Unless for some reason somebody snuck in here and has already found it. It's either in this one or it's in that building right over there. Yes. Alright, so fill up my rifle or a submachine gun. Something at least. But now I just need to get the fuck out of here. And with it getting dark, I would love to not get spotted. The watchtower up there. There's really no purpose of going up there. There might be some things that spawn, but it's not worth it to get up in a high vantage point just to get taken out. Western design marksman rifles. A rocket sight mounted. I'm throwing that in my inventory. That is one of the best scopes I've ever seen one. Taking up a lot of space. So, ooh, shit. Do not want to get stuck over here and not be able to fight back. I pulled it to the rear of the shotgun, then everybody in the area is in here. So, try to sneak around very quietly. Get the fuck out of this town, wherever I'm at. Alright, so for right now, I'm gonna call it good here on this little area. I think the live stream's been going on for quite a while, so I'm just gonna cut it here and hope to God that I don't spawn into a gassed out area or in a firefight. They're a pretty decent site, but magazines. But for right now, I hope you guys have a wonderful Mother's Day tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hope you guys have a great night, and peace.